Yo, zijn nog gewoon gekillt.
What the f***? Is this guy an idiot? Come on, man. Are you kidding?
Hello and welcome to the SLR Tier 2. I believe it is now round 14 here at Singapore.
15.
15? 15.
Yeah,
I was close. It's round 14 in the actual calendar. But alongside me today, just as it was last week, is Max Splits. How are you doing, Max?
Hello everyone. Again, a pleasure to join you and to witness this race. And I have to already put you on the spot. You wish for rain. You mean commentator. You wish for rain. You wish for mess on the track. I mean, the pro drivers. It's already kind of hard to go on Singapore because. Usually people are mostly afraid about Monaco, but the thing is you can get a bit better with Singapore in terms of pace, but the thing is it's actually easier to make mistake on this track because there is so much corner at so much full speed, it's easy to lose it.
Yeah, obviously, like you said, people do think it's easier to overtake, and they do tend to lose it at this track. As it won't let me switch camera for some reason on some of the drivers.
So just for a reminder for everyone, Nikolaidis sadly has to serve a qualifying ban following the event which happened in Monza qualify. So he will have to be out of this qualifying session.
Yeah, he will be. So he'll be starting from the back of the grid, which will not be an easy thing for the Renault driver. It's obviously very hard to overtake Singapore. Struggling to get my words out here, but everyone on the hard compound tyres apart from Keyboard Magnussen, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Obviously, as you can see on screen in the bottom left, you can see the preferred tyre strategies, and the medium hard is definitely the one to go with right now. The two-stop and the soft medium is slower, so they will be losing out if they do go for that two-stop strategy and qualify on the soft compound tyre. As Timo works his way round the first sector as he tries to navigate his way through a lap of Marina Bay as fast as he can. Okay.
Oh, please go on. Sorry, I thought I witnessed something. Well, yeah, I do agree with you, but maybe going for the call of getting a better position on the qualifying, if going with the soft tire like Keyboard can be a good thing if you can not wishing for any mess at the start, but if there are some mess and you can basically escape it, you can, and maybe there is also safety car. Well, you didn't lose anything by going with the soft tire because you can get basically a free pit stop, while everyone which gonna start on the medium or hard tire will lose quite an advantage. And I think I just saw some Renault implants being taken off. Don't know, I suppose it is Konop who did lose it. And there is Joel stop on the track. I think he's just letting by people.
I have to go and do something real quick because my internet is dying right now. It has been all week. I'll just have to tell everyone to get off the internet because this is annoying. The stream is unwatchable right now. So you hold down the phone. I'll be about 30 seconds of that.
Yeah. So far Justin has put the fastest lap with 1:38.2 seconds, of course on the hard tires. So he's adding his own on 1:40. Timo is now on 1:39, as I remind you, is now effectively the most not contender, but contender for the title, since contender decided to pull off from the championship. So he is the one who has to make the most of this qualifying session, and Keyboard with the soft tires go for 1:37.4. Not that far, to be honest, from the time of Pixel. So maybe the advantage from the soft tire isn't that great. I think Satoshi certainly had a poor lap, only 1:40.8.
I
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes.
Yeah, the stream seems to have some problems.
No one's on the internet at my house right now.
Um,
It seems to
oh,
be
oh, wait, bear with me. It's getting better.
Yeah.
By the second, it's getting better. Yeah, it seems to be okay now. It seems to be okay.
Okay, it was okay earlier. We'll see what it's like now.
So,
Any tire options off stream.
so who's gonna go for another lap? Oh. It is. I'm sorry, people. It is really hard to follow on this on such race track.
Right, we should be good. We should be back. If the stream is stuttering, I'll
Perfect.
instant restart.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right, I
think I'm
believe
good.
Larson's on a lap. He'll be
Yeah.
coming through the very tricky Sector 3 complex of corners. Obviously, you've got to nail every apex. Run further than the curb on the inside to really maximise what you can. 6th gear on the final corner. He crosses the line and goes P5.
5. Yeah. I think it's a really good time so far.
Yeah.
And Joel sadly only pulled off 144. I would also expect some mistakes happen during his out lap.
Yeah, I think.
No. I think the question will be who will start to get on the medium tires, because for now only Vinny is seemingly doing it. Everyone else is sticking for the hard tires, which I think, as I explained before, with the chance of safety car, I think it's kinda bold to make such shows at the start of the race.
Yeah, I think it is too, as the inaudible is coming around the final corner to set his first lap of the day and puts himself P3. Good lap.
Yeah, very good job.
Driver.
I do think he is a reserve for today's race, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
But
it's the first time I've seen him on circuit.
well, maybe the luck of the new player in the field.
Yes.
And Keyboard is now going for the medium tires. That's gonna be interesting. Is he? I think maybe he realized that he was the only one on soft tires, and that it could be a really huge disadvantage for him in the race. And well, he's gonna have to try to beat his soft tires lap with medium ones. Judging by Mackender's lap, which is the next to his, which is like 3/10 down with hard tire, I think it's maybe doable. It's maybe doable to do a better lap on medium.
Yeah, he obviously feels he can if he's going out on that tyre. If you didn't feel like you could, you'd obviously just hop into the softs and just hope for the best. But he fancies his chances of beating that time.
Oh, Larson is, I think it's Pan in the last corner.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm currently looking at Ron right now.
I think he was on another hot lap. I think he had to abort it, sadly.
Yeah, Ron looked like he put in a purple middle sector there. The map showed up purple. We're going to see what he can do as he comes through the final couple of corners. He'll get through the third to last corner.
Yes, 11 settle up. Let's see.
As he comes across the line, is it going to be a pull? It's not. A bit far off, so obviously he lost a lot of time through sector 2, sector 3, or the game was telling us something that wasn't quite true.
Interesting. Motocrosser went off the pit lane with medium tire, but decided to not do a lap, it seems. Was it maybe, did he add a mistakes, or did he maybe thought, maybe it's a bit risky to actually go on medium since everyone else is sticking for the hard tires? I don't know.
Yeah, he might have thought that as Keyboard starts his lap. Pixel coming through the first sector split. He hits the wall on the inside. That's very unusual.
Yeah.
Got a yellow in sector 2 and 3. I believe that was for Williams, who was just letting a car on a hot lap through as Pixel makes his way through. As Keyboard, I didn't see his sector times. He comes through the Singapore sling of turn 10. There does Pixel. As Vinny puts himself.
Oh, and
on the
Connor
original.
just hits the wall. I think on an out lap in corner
Yeah, he's got winning damage.
18. Yeah, he had to abort it. Yeah. That's easy
Yeah.
mistakes when you're on a so good lap. You feel like you're way enough confident for this track and that you can go faster and faster and maybe break a bit later. And yeah, this is the kind of mistakes I mentioned at the start of the stream, which can happen.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get with currently on another lap. Keyboard is on, so is medium run. I think, and actually I just realized
As Pixel crosses the line and puts himself.
he did a better lap on medium. Oh no, sorry, I'm mistaking it with Vine, sorry. But I think he's on his odd lap, and he didn't improve. Oh, he must be so mad. I think it was just by 1/10. He didn't improve it by 1/10.
1/10.
So he's gonna have to
That's
redo
the difference. That's the difference between starting on the favorite tire and starting on the wrong tire.
And sadly he's gonna have to redo another lap with the medium, and well, it's gonna hurt his tire wear for the start of the race.
Yeah.
So there is a choice to do for him.
Yeah, and I think Larson is going through the final sector to complete his run. He's got the fuel light on, so I don't think he'll finish it. I think he'll pull into the pit lane.
Motocrosser.
Doesn't.
Yeah, Motocrosser is starting his own lap on medium.
Everyone
And now,
to improve.
yeah, we can see, I think everyone for their last out lap, they're gonna go on the medium, it seems.
Yeah, it looks like Larson, the Inaudible, Justin, and Pixel are all yet to strap on a set of medium tyres, apart from Nico and Inferno Kai because they are both out of the session. Motocrosser aborting his lap, he obviously didn't do very well. Someone who's not aborting his lap is Timo, as he comes to the first sector split and he is 4/10 up, which is exactly what he needs. He's a bit further down the order currently, and after a not very good result in Italy, where he got caught up in some early race incidents and wanting to get himself back into the... He'll need to gain some momentum this race and get a good result.
It's gonna come in turn 10, then quickly turn 11 and 12, then to get under the Anderson Bridge of turn 13 for Timo.
I think it's an invalidation for Timo. The track map has gone red and he has backed off from that lap. His teammate Satoshi, who has just gone by, is 1.5 seconds up. Satoshi is gonna, at this rate, is gonna take pole position, provisional pole position.
And Vinny is gonna do another lap on soft.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's got that tyre fitted in the pit lane. So we're gonna find out if Vinny is gonna go for that risk.
Decides to go for it. And for now, yeah, I maybe won't speak too early.
Satoshi runs wide, but
Satoshi,
he gets pole position.
By
a great time.
1.1 second. Well done.
That is insane. What a time.
This is the man on the Unfortunate Championship. with his last race win, I think he must be on a pretty confident boost to get on this race. Pixel is not P5. Wimpy got P2, but still 8/10 behind Satoshi.
Yeah, it's a great lap by Satoshi.
What a lap!
He just put it all together and he got that time.
Yeah, I think he's... Well, Timo still have 3 minutes to start his lap. I think it's plenty enough for him to start another one. It's gonna be his last chance to prevent Satoshi from getting this pole position and getting certainly some gain on the championship.
Yes, Penny puts himself up into P2. 7/10 behind Satoshi though, there's still a pretty big gap. for the drivers, as Vinny and Keyboard have gone onto the soft compound tyres. So we mentioned it before that Vinny might go on the soft compound tyres because he was in the pit lane.
But with such lap from Satoshi, I'm even questioning, will they be able to beat it? I'm not even sure, to be honest.
They'll have to do the 2-stop if they do, as I think that was Motocrosser behind them setting a lap.
Vinny is starting his hot lap. Let's see if he can already get some advantage in sector 1. So he's taking corner 5 for the second DRS zone, sorry. Don't know exactly what will be his gain, and he's down. He's not improving for now.
That's not good to see for the Haas driver.
Keyboard is also gonna start his own hot lap.
I'll keep an eye on Keyboard if you want to keep an eye on
I'm gonna keep an eye on Vinny. So Vinny is coming through turn quickly 11 and 12. I think he lost maybe a bit of time. Now for the huge hairpin of turn 13. Gonna go now for the straight. I think he's a bit too far away to get some slipstream from the Alfa Romeo in front. He's gonna take turn 14 in third gear. He's back up. I think it's... No. 16.
Keyboard is down by
17.
thousandths.
Oh.
But he is down.
In 19. 20 and 21 corner, and now full throttle until it back off, and 22, 23, and
a good lap by Vinny, but it's not quite close enough.
Yeah, still good lap, but yeah.
Who's gonna come across the line? It looks like no one is currently. There's a Red Bull gonna come across the line. I believe that's McKenda.
It's a bit off, slightly.
There's a Williams about to cross the line. It's a Joel, he puts himself P6. There's a Mercedes, there's Timo. Timo needs to improve. Timo only going P15. So we really need to put together a good final lap. But Joel, after an excellent lap, puts himself up in a P6.
Yeah, really well done.
The points paying positions. It's well done to him, getting himself.
And now Keyboard is gonna cross the line. It's gonna be.
He doesn't improve. Oh, he improves by the tiniest bit, by half a tenth.
Yeah, only on his own time, but not. I think Keyboard. Yeah, I think he's gonna kick himself a bit. I think he's gonna be in a dire situation at the start of the race.
Yeah, I think Pixel's on a lap now.
But yeah, Timo.
Yeah, it's a big.
I mean, I think he was kind of in the same starting position in Italy. I'm not so sure anymore. But
I'm not sure where he started, but I know he didn't have a good race, and this is not.
I think he finished out of the points.
Yeah, he did. Oh, so Timo has some work to do if he wants to score some really good positions.
Also, I wanna praise everyone on the track from this tier 2, because I really expected that maybe some of the driver would maybe hinder some of the hot lap, and so far I didn't see anything of this sort. So I have to praise it, especially on a street track. It's really hard to let it. Oh, Pixel!
Pixel, getting so close.
By 3. Oh, I didn't expect that.
300th. Pixel is slotted in a P2 behind Satoshi. Looks like we may have a nice battle between those two if it's that close in the race. But that is our qualifying session here for Singapore. Satoshi on pole.
Pixel P2.
Yeah, Pixel.
Justin P3.
Yeah.
Biny P4. And Pemi, who I think is a reserve driver for today, is P5.
Yeah, Win P6. Joel P7, a great qualifying by him. I believe the highest position for him. Motocrosser P8, Hammer P9, Keyboard P10 on the soft compound tyres. That's really going to help him. Not really going to help him, sorry. As Pixel is in P11. McKenda at P12, Audible 13th, Knott was 14th, Timo 15th, and I believe that was it Larson in P16? I think it was. But before we get underway, for tier 2.
Nice one from Chief. It is true. The safety car strat will be quite interesting. Well,
No.
I think we just have to not hope that it's gonna be a Singapore 2017 start
Oh yeah,
for the race.
yeah. But before
I mean,
before
I
we
mean-
get into any of that, we need
Yeah,
to
I
play
mean-
the dying
oh,
time
yeah.
intro. We're on a schedule.
Sorry. Are you okay, man? Yeah, I'm okay.
These guys are impossible to race with. Impossible. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it. Who's that? Almost killed someone. Where is the throwing, idiot? He turned it on me. What the hell is that?
Just came back from a circus, I know you.
What an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dying times here.
You gotta love the dying time intro. Shows what tier 2 is all about, really. As they warm up their tyres, I thought they were racing there. It's actually going at racing speed at least. Let's get
Yeah.
the tyres up and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I think. So as I was mentioning from the Singapore 2017. I just hope that if you remember, Vettel was on the chart to get back the championship, and this is what Satoshi is on now. And Vettel was on pole, Satoshi is on pole. I'm not wanna say return thanks, rip, but maybe it's a rip.
Yeah, the stream's stuttering
Maybe I
again.
Yeah, maybe I should throw some coin and I don't know. Yeah, no, actually it was. I think the stream is
Yeah, it's
stuttering
okay.
a bit.
Yes, it's back. It's okay now. It'll do that in between.
Yeah, it is back. It is back.
It's just with everyone. It's just with everyone on the internet in my area.
Yeah,
With
I can see Praetorius. Warned you about this. Thanks, Praetorius.
I should really turn them off. The overlay will
Okay,
show up on
so
stream, so let's not interrupt the show. Quite an even split on tyres. The majority of people outside the top 10 on the hard compound tyres. Victoria's saying, "Look, mum, I'm on stream."
I think I'm
you
gonna.
are.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna follow Keyboard to the start of the race with his stuff tires. There may be some action. He needs to pass as much people as possible, so I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, but I'll keep an eye on the front as we get ready to go underway in Singapore. We've got no red lights at all. But in what universe? Okay, we've got a glitch. We've got some sort of glitch. The lights will not come on. There's no revs
No,
being
indeed.
built up. I think we have an issue with syncing currently.
Yeah, I think some of the drivers are off. Conop is off, I think.
By off, do you mean?
Oh no,
Okay, there we go. He's
the
left the
race is
session.
starting.
We're getting underway here at Singapore finally. It's lights out. I know where we go. It looks like a decent start from Vinny on the soft compound tyres. Justin looking to get ahead of Satoshi on the in the Toro Rosso there, but doesn't make anything of it. Further down, Pemi looking to get. He's going to get overtaken by Pixel there on the inside for now, and it looks to be relatively clean as they come through the first couple corners so far. Justin's going to try and get ahead of Satoshi there, but it doesn't look like he can make anything of it. Can the Haas driver behind? But yes, he is. He's going.
Behind,
He's
yeah.
going.
Guys,
He's
Oh,
going.
Timo! Timo is involved in a crash behind.
As
with Larson.
Justin takes the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix. A great start from him to go third to first through sector 1, and he is through into the lead. Further behind is Wimpy. Gonna have a look at Pemi. He's not. Jules fell down the order quite a bit, as has Timo. As you say, he got caught up in a collision with Larson.
He's still on. I think it's just front. Yeah, it's just front wing damage. And Konop is going down on the grid.
Is
I think he's off.
yeah, he is. It looks like Pixel's gonna have a go on Vinny on the inside. Vinny breaking late. Pixel not being able to do anything about it on this occasion. And it seems to be a relatively clean start. Not many incidents throughout the park.
No, I think they were mostly clean. I did see that Keyboard tried really to go from the inside, but backed off before going for a dive bomb, which is, I think, one of the components of a clean start in Singapore, I would say.
Yeah,
but,
I would say so too.
Pixel is really putting the pressure on Vinny, who is on the soft tires.
What's happened to Keyboard? Keyboard's already in the pit lane. Keyboard is already in the pit lane, either for damage or the overheating of those soft compound tires. I think it might be both at this point. It's just a switch. It's just a switch of compound, and that's a pretty risky move.
Yes, especially this early in the race.
Yeah, you don't really want to pit that early in case of the safety car coming out of the pit lane this early on, which will not be ideal for the two drivers that have pitted. Obviously Larson got caught up in that collision. Timo will really be only making his way back through the field. He's got a championship to be fighting for, and being down in P16 where his rivals Satoshi is in second and Motocrosser in 7th. They'll both be scoring points, and Timo will be wanting to do something about it. I don't know whether he's got wing damage, has Timo. It does.
He did have some wing damage.
Yes, he does. He's missing his end plate. Some of his end plate there. It's going to affect his performance quite a bit in the McLaren. And it looks like Vinny's really struggling on those soft compound tyres. They'll be overheating, as of the nature of Singapore. All the corners he's gone to the wall.
Oh my God! Pixel went into the wall. I think he outbraked himself. I think he looked
like he followed Vinny, and because Vinny went into the wall, and I think Pixel also did twos. Yeah.
You're true. He has front wing damage, so definitely.
Yeah. So is Pemi gonna try and have a look through? Wimpy's gonna have a try and
Wimpy's
look
trying
on the inside, but he's not thinking anything of it. Who's off at the final? It's Ron on the final corner. He's spun and he is off as Van Beets picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Pixel went to change his front wing. Sorry.
Oh, it's gonna be close between Pemi and Vinny. Is Pemi gonna get himself up into the podium positions? He is. Is Wimpy gonna have a look?
Yeah, I think it was a
bit
too.
He did.
Yeah.
Van Beets and Pixel going side by side, very close. Some wheel bang between the two drivers, but nothing too serious. Now it's Nico and Van going side by side. Notable and Joe, but we're going to stick with this. Is Joe runs wide? Yes, Nico and Pixel. That settles down. Van Beets is going to be coming under pressure from Timo. And yeah, Joel is into P10, looking to get his way past the inaudible, as Vinny is really starting to struggle on those tyres. He's got he's 1.9 seconds behind. Pemi only overtook him through the start of sector 1. So that wing damage really must be affecting him, as Wimpy is getting backed into Motocrosser and to Hammer, and Pemi is on a 5-second gap to catch the two leaders. We've got a VSC.
Virtual safety car, yeah.
We have a VSC, and Vinny rightly will be diving into the pit lane to get off those tyres and to get a wing change. So it's really going to help Vinny out. And
Van Beets, Beets is going for it. He was on hard tyre, so maybe it's a bit. But it's going full well for Vinny. So yes, he's gonna have a front wing change, but he was on the soft tire. This virtual safety car has come at the right moment for him.
Yeah, I think it has. So he still might have to commit to the two-stop.
Timo has to change his front wing too, so it definitely was some damage. Nikolai, this has also some front wing damage too.
Yeah, a lot of
And
people pulling
Vinny
into it.
is coming out on hard tires, so he's gonna play the long game, I guess.
Yeah, this virtual safety car going on for a lot longer than I thought it would be. There must be quite a lot of debris out on
Yeah.
the circuit. Looks like we're going green because these drivers have really started to pick up the pace. DRS is enabled and they are green. Motocross
Yeah.
almost got caught up.
And Satoshi has gained back some advantage on Justin. He was 1.5 seconds off and now he's only 0.8. But yeah, there is definitely a gap between Pemi and Satoshi.
And yeah, but there's also a very little gap between Wimpy and Joel. That is separated by only 2 seconds.
Yeah, true.
So it's very close between those drivers.
Joel, who was, I have to say, he was a bit sad about his last race because he still have no points in the championship. This could be the one.
Yeah,
If
looks like it. It's
he
going
just
very
had to
well.
stay clean and concentrated, and they can definitely be in the line. Keyboard is
Looks like an
coming
audible
up.
was going to make a move on Makenda there, but doesn't think anything of it. Makenda looks... It was Vinny who was the cork in the bottle of this, and now the champagne is running away in the form of Wimpy and Motocrosser. Them two are getting away quite fast, quite quickly, as Wimpy's already nearly got a second on Motocrosser, in which he does now barely. His DRS is going to play into effect. His Inaudible's the closest one to anyone. Let's see what he can do as he goes up the inside. He has a look.
No,
Doesn't
yeah,
go for it.
yeah, but that would have been way too risky.
Yeah, it could have been a bit too risky there on the inside. Obviously under braking through that corner.
Satoshi is getting a bit closer to Justin, and when I say that, he lost a bit of track advantage. So I'm gonna pass it back to you.
Yeah, the Inaudible really does look faster than Makenda. I thought he's just having good looks at every corner and seeing where he can actually gain some time and get the move to stick, whether it be in the braking zone or further down the straight.
Yeah, we all have to remember that Makenda is on different tire strategy, so actually it's all paying its own game right now.
Yeah, so it looks like Motocross has really dropped off.
I think he shouldn't even try to fight with the guy in front. He should just keep its place. As long as it goes, he's taking advantage.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Pemi, yeah, he can't get to both the first 2 drivers. Doesn't manage it so far. Wimpy is still P4. Pretty good result so far.
Yeah, it does look like it as Motocross are losing the rear. As Makenda.
Maybe Never is gonna.
At the back. Never might have a go here, but it's going to be risky and see. Can he have a go through here? It doesn't look like he can. He tucks him back behind, but Audible's going up the inside. Joel's having a look, and Joel gets pushed. Obviously not.
Yeah, that was a bit
expecting
risky.
it. Yeah, it looked like a bit of a dive by Inaudible. It didn't really work out. Yeah, so we can see that the risk of going for a dive, but obviously if it pays off, you would have gained a position.
Nicolidis is gonna get a try for P15. No, he can't. No, sorry, he can't.
I think Nico is still
Neber is really starting to. Yeah, Assetto Corsa is a bit suffering from the pressure. He's starting to suffer a bit from it.
Yeah, he wasn't pulling away like he was in the early stages after the VSC. Dehan was really caught.
Yeah, with this not. Yeah, Nicolidis getting a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, because not of course to be mean or anything, but judging by the usual pace of motocross, I would have guessed he would easily get back on Wimpy, get back those second in. But I think due to the pressure, he can't concentrate fully. He has to keep looking behind, and that's a bit of a mistake, to be honest, because when you keep looking behind, you can't really concentrate on your full-on pace.
Yeah. And it looked like Motorcross broke a bit earlier in turn 1. That backed them up.
Maybe
but
Nodible's gonna try again. Nebo is gonna try. He's gonna try.
Inside. It looks to be a decent
And he's done it.
Motocrosser gets pushed off a bit. McKenda's going to go for it round the outside. And Audible wants the pace of it. That almost worked.
Yeah. Nice job by McKenda. He's doing everything he has to do.
Yeah,
he's on a different tire strategy and just ripping the pieces. That's really a good job that he's doing right now.
Yeah, it is a good job as Pixel runs wide, getting past Keyboard Madness or Keyboard Gammon, I should say.
And Satoshi is keeping the pressure on Justin. And so far, Justin isn't losing his mind right now. That's all he has to do.
Yeah, we haven't really looked at the leaders of the race.
Yeah, I mean, they are basically following each other, quite close. But yeah, every time Satoshi seems to gain a bit, he is also losing quite some ground. So I think they are kind of even in this match.
Yeah, because McKenda's really on the back of the Hammer too. So
I can't believe the medium are already starting to lose their advantage to the arm. I don't think. And Motocrosser.
Well, what's happened?
Yeah,
what's happened?
He's going for the pit. He's going for the pit.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened.
That seems quite early.
Yeah.
Does he have some damage? I don't know. I'm gonna see if he has some.
It looks like a wing change from what I'm saying, and
yes,
it is a wing change.
It's gonna be hard for the fourth guy in the championship.
McKenda might have a go into Hammer. It looks like he is. He's going round the outside. There's going to be a tricky move. Oh, there's some wheel biting there. But hard but fair racing by the two drivers.
I think this corner after the secondary zone, maybe some odd discussion point, let's say, between two drivers when they try to pass each other after the race, of course. You can easily, let's say, barge in, or I mean, you get frustrated with this race because you don't have that much straight, of course, on the street track. And this is the best one so far, and you have to barge in if you want to make a move. But of course, the guy who is getting can get easily pushed off the track.
Yeah, especially around here, the wall's quite tight and there's not much runoff, so if you do go for a bit of an audacious move, it can end.
Pixel on the back of Joel.
Yeah, I was watching that as I swam, but I switched back to McKenda and the Hammer as they look, the battle for them looks a bit closer and it will happen a bit earlier on, so I will switch over to them as McKenda pulls in the pit anyway.
Yeah, they are getting into the pit.
So yeah. Oh, is it? Did Notable run into the back of the Hammer there?
Is it gonna be a front wing change? No, it's not.
Okay.
And the Mercedes team is going faster. Oh! Okay, I saw them glitching into each other. No, all good, all good.
Okay.
Of course. It's not gonna be again. And
where are they gonna sort out with compared to Motocrosser? It was the other one. Oh yeah, Motocrosser had a wing change though, so he will be a bit further behind. Are they gonna get out ahead of the Renault? The Hammer banging front and rear wheels with the Mercedes driver.
yeah, also just to mention, normally the medium tires have to get at least 10 or 11 laps.
Oh, Nico's gonna have a go. He's got it. And Audible's gonna have a go, and he's got it. Is Larson gonna have a go? He doesn't. He stays behind. But the Hammer losing two positions in one corner, so not good by the Mercedes driver.
I still want to upright Joel. Right now he's doing really good so far.
Yeah, he is.
maintaining the, let's say, some pace compared to the other.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's keeping it clean. He hasn't made any major mistakes, and
Yep.
he'll be getting that point he deserves if he just keeps keep doing what he's doing. A lap 10 of 31, the longest race on the calendar here in Singapore.
Yes, true.
I think the race is about 50 minutes long.
Yeah, I know the ball almost lose it.
Pixel got a 5-second penalty
Yeah,
for speeding.
8 seconds in a row. Oof, that's gonna really hurt him.
Yeah, well.
He got 3 seconds just before entering the pit.
Yeah, the leaders have really closed up.
Yes, quite a lot.
Satoshi has closed that gap, and he obviously wants to regain the lead that he had coming down in turn 1, lap 1. He's been stuck behind Justin ever since.
And Inaudible just side by side with Pixel, who just came out of the pit. Is he gonna try? Is he gonna be able to pass him in the DRS zone? And Pixel got the DRS too, thanks to Nicolidis, I think.
A bit of lag between the two, but
I think
Inaudible doesn't go for it.
decided to back
Pixel
off.
outbreaks himself, goes off the circuit, but it looks to be okay. No penalties or no harm done to any of the drivers. Satoshi and Justin, the gap has fallen off. It seems like Justin is a bit better through the final sector. Justin pits, Satoshi doesn't, so Satoshi thinks he can make the overcut work. Justin thinking.
Yeah, again, the tire should last at least 10 to 11 laps.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where Justin comes out relative to all the other drivers. I think he'll come out around where Vinny is. Around there. Looks like Wimpy and McKenda. No,
Wimpy is also in the pit.
Yeah. So let's see where Justin comes out with the pit lane. He's going to come out way in front of everyone else. Joel pits as well. Yeah. Way out ahead of everyone.
Yeah, I want this man to score point. I was praying if there was no front wing change.
Yeah, where's Joel? Where's Joel going to come out relative to all of these guys?
I think he's gonna be down, but since we all have to remember that since Keyboard and the Hammer and Inaudible pitted quite early compared to him on their medium tire. Oh, Pixel
Very
just
close!
went round.
Yeah, but Joel has gained a few positions.
Inaudible is gonna try. Yeah, Joel.
Oh,
He has
Joel.
to let them pass. He has to let them pass. Just not take the fight yet. Your tires are still quite cold. It's not yet the moment to take a fight. And well, let's remember he was behind those guys, and actually I think he grabbed a bit of time because he was behind the
He was behind
neighbor
them.
before.
Yeah, he was. And
So he definitely gained some time.
yeah, so great laps by Joel to get himself ahead of those guys effectively and jump into around P7ish as Satoshi gonna pit. Now this is for the lead, so I'm interested to see where these drivers come out.
24 second. I think it's around 24 seconds for this pit lane. I think. Not sure anymore.
Well,
I may be mistaken.
this is a massive train. Oh
And-
my goodness.
But everyone is behind Nicolidis so far.
It's just
I
who's
think
coming around the final corner. Where's
those
gonna
are-
mount relative to Satoshi? This might be pretty close. Actually, never mind. It's not that close. The undercut
No.
working well for Justin, gaining him quite a lot of time on the McLaren driver, more than 2 seconds.
But to be honest, Bailey, should really Satoshi go for the win? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I mean, Justin is not really like a contender in this fight,
Yeah.
this Titan Championship fight. Maybe he can decide just to go for the P2 and just stick with it.
I think everyone wants to win.
Of course,
so I
of course.
think he'll obviously push it.
But I mean, when you're so far into the championship, you have to start championship-wise about basically getting the most of it with the less risk.
Well, I will just say go for it in my opinion. You know, at the end of the day, what could go wrong?
And Wimpy tried on keyboard, didn't work.
Yeah, Inaudible tried on a Pixel, and that didn't quite work either. between
And
those two.
I just realized Motocrossa is going down, and Neighbor too. They are going down the order.
Yeah, Nib pitted.
Quite strange.
Never
Yeah.
pitted. He had some damage. That's why he is further down the order behind these guys. Pemi now pits from, I believe, from the lead. I think he was provisional P3 before the pit stop.
He's gonna get behind. Yeah, maybe in front of Inferno. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the other drivers.
He's gonna come out. No, sadly not. At least he's still P5.
Yeah, he's ahead of Wimpy, so that's the main thing. He's still P3 effectively, which would be a great race for him. Is Wimpy gonna have another go on Keyboard Magnussen? Keyboard Gammon, I should say. Around the outside, it looks like he's gonna get the move done. He does.
Yep, well done.
Good move
Well
by Wimpy, but Keyboard might have another look through some of these, through the second strip. It doesn't look like he hasn't got the best exit. The car's behind. Pixel, is he going to have another go at Nico Nicolaitis? It looks like he will on the inside line. He goes up the inside. Ooh, very close between the two drivers. What's going to happen?
To back
he
off.
backs out.
And there is a safety car.
Oh yes, there is.
Van Beet.
But yeah, Van Beet is out of the race.
I think it. Yeah, I think it in, under the bridge. He certainly hit.
Yes, it is under the bridge.
It's the bollard. I mean, sorry, I mean the corner.
Yeah, I think he did hit the barrier.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say karma because I was just about to tell you, hey man, wow, this race still has no DNF so far. Shouldn't have thought about this.
You never say that. I was just about to ask, what is McKenna gonna do, and he pits, which I think is a good decision.
I'm not sure. He's still on his R tire from the start of the race.
Well, it depends what tires he's got. Oh, okay. Oh, he might have to pit again.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to pit
If there is another safety car, I think it's a good deal. But if not, I think back end, I think that could be, let's say, a shot in the foot.
Yeah, there's quite a few people pit. Vinny pits.
And Vinny, yeah, front wing change.
Keyboard pits. Nico pits.
Keyboard, yeah.
Inaudible pits. That's not someone I expected to see in the pit lane.
Joel decided to continue. Good idea. I think all the hard runners have to stay on.
Yeah, I think they will. All the people that recently pitted for the hard compound tires will stay on.
Yeah, but some didn't. But I think some may add some front wing damage and decide to take this opportunity to get back.
Yeah, to repair it and have nothing holding them back for the remainder of the race, hopefully.
Actually, Mackinder may win this. If he can quickly pass everyone in front of him, and then at the end of the race go for the soft, I think he does have a chance.
If I'm honest, I don't think the soft is viable in any situation because after like the first 2 laps, they just start overheating, and then all the advantages you gain is lost within a lap. So I think if you want to go on the softs, you go for it. You do it purely to get the fastest lap of the race, which I don't think anyone is really going to go for.
But maybe he can still go for it if he sees that he can't get past the guy in front. But certainly what he can go for.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I still think it was a wrong call to go for the medium now.
Oh, well, he couldn't go for a second set of the hard compound tires because then he'd obviously be forced to pit again. Maybe he has the opportunity to try and take the tires to the end. If he does, I think that would be quite impressive.
reading the chat if anything was said, but so far so good.
I have had to close the stream just so like just so it doesn't start stuttering.
Yeah. Well, and I thought there would be no safety car with such good start of the race.
Yeah, all seems pretty tame, but you know sometimes it just doesn't work out like that near the middle part of the race. But usually when there's a safety car in Tier 2, usually when there's one, we usually get another. So, because now all the packs bunched up again, and everyone's going to be trying to go for moves, and it just wait for the drivers to warm up their tires to.
I think it's gonna be around lap 16. Yeah, while we are waiting for the restart, I'm just gonna put this out. Recently, I just thought, since I knew we would be on Singapore, that I think it's the most Senna race, to be honest, as of today. I think Ayrton Senna would have loved this track because he was well known for being on the limit, basically. The kind of driver of who I think you can know this when you do Singapore, that you drive so well and you don't even realize it. Like you do 10 laps of Singapore and you don't even realize you just did 10 laps because you're so much on edge and so close. I think Senna was well known for being really good on Monaco because he was on this edge, and everyone, I don't remember the year, but can remember that the one time people told him please slow down, he did crash out of Monaco while having put 1 second in front of Prost. And I think this is the kind of track that Senna would have been a god on in Singapore. But sadly, we know, I mean, Singapore was still quite a long time after Senna. I think he would have retired by this time if sadly was still alive. But I think every driver, every sim driver, like us, like you, Bailey, and like everyone on the track currently, I think we can get close to this point of being a real driver on Singapore because you feel like almost like a machine on this one. And I think that's why, personally speaking, this is one of my favorite track. It's not my favorite. Canada still has a good place in my heart, but this is definitely, when it came out, this track, I think it was definitely one of the best tracks. And as you certainly know, there was some talk about changing in the last sector to transform it into one full straight. I don't know if you heard about this, Bailey. Yeah, and well, that could be a good idea, to be honest, because I mean, those last corners, I wouldn't say they're unnecessary to this track, but there are not that much place to overtake on this one, we have to be honest. And adding another long straight like the second zone could be really interesting. And even if I kind of a bit contradicting myself because you have to be on the edge with all of us corners, I would be for getting another straight because it's kind of way too frustrating to try to overtake someone on it.
Yeah, it's not the easiest track to overtake, and I think you said it perfectly, if I'm honest. That could be a spanner in the works for Makenda. Picks up a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits under the safety car as it pulls into the pits.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. It was expected.
Yeah, I think it was. As we prepare to get underway once again here at Singapore.
Yeah, so no, I think it's dire try for Makenda. With this penalty, he has to pass them. He has to. Otherwise, this race is ruined.
Yeah, otherwise it's not really good for him. This Inferno Kai.
Pixel. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Inferno Kai. Dropped out of his position.
Yes.
No, I think Infernocoin made a mistake. Pixel overtook
Wait,
him and then Pixel was giving
not
him
not to quote some name, but wait, that's illegal. I'm sorry, but yeah. Oh, okay, I'm gonna wait for the restart.
We're gonna get underway. We are underway
Oh, and
again.
Pixel is passing him.
Oh, there's carnage in the background. There's a front wing everywhere. By the
Yes,
Renault,
I
I
don't
think. As we get underway here in Singapore once again, we're racing. Pixel having a look on Joel.
There is contact between Infernocoin and Nicolidis. I think it was. I think Nicolidis is
Infernocoin
mad.
and Audible's going side by side through turn 3. It looks to be pretty clean. Nico's going to go around the outside of Infernocoin and maybe he's going to try and move on the Audible. That's not how you go for a move there. It was a bit of a block as Nicolidis has had to take to the escape road and he hasn't been able to spin it back around an Audible.
And you retired.
An Audible nearly hitting the back of Infernocoin. Yeah,
Oh, there is contact between number and. Oh, I think. Some glitch, certainly. Between Inaudible and.
I think
Yeah, I think there was
what's happened to Inaudible? It looks like
he's glitching through.
he looks
But
like
at the front, it was pretty calm.
yeah, it normally is in the front.
Pemi is all on the back on Satoshi.
Oh, Pixel on Pixel, very close between the wall there. As Pixel and the Mercedes goes on Pixel in the Haas. What's gonna happen?
And there's contact.
Yeah, they're around the outside.
Don't
Not round that
overtake me,
corner.
man. No.
Ooh,
Yeah.
backing out.
No.
Very
Not
wise
here.
decision.
No. But that's not an overtake. That's not an overtake place.
No, it's not. It's Pixel has to wait again to overtake Pixel.
Yeah, Pixel is gonna try again. He's gonna say, okay, I knew this wasn't the place, but no, I'm gonna take it.
Justin's got a 3-second time penalty on Satoshi. So Satoshi will be.
Joel is going
currently
down the order.
in
He
the
got
lead.
passed by Keyboard.
Yeah, Joel is falling down as Pixel. We wanting to get past the Haas off to SRL Pixel.
Everybody's in the pit.
Here we
yeah,
go,
sorry.
side by side coming into turn 5. Who's gonna get it? Pixel goes in deep.
Contact! Oh!
Oh my god! That was.
Yes. He
I
basically jumped over him. I
oh,
don't know,
the hammer's
maybe-
out. The hammer is
Oh.
out of the race. I think he.
I think he crashed. I think.
Safety car. We have got another safety car. What did I say? You have one safety car in Tier 2. You are gonna get another one. It
I
is.
don't know. I don't know. It was between the two Pixel. Maybe it was some, Brothers Pixel Circus overtake mode. I don't know. Like, everyone gather around to see the magnificent overtake of one pixel and another. I don't know. Anyway, back to it. So Joel is still P10. Come on, mommy man. I mean, come on. I want him so bad to get some points.
I think quite a lot of people do.
Inaudible is. I think he can get back. Definitely, there was some questionable move from Nicolidis trying to overtake. It wasn't the place, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it was. It didn't really work
And
out.
Joel is going for the pit.
Yeah.
Timo also and Pixel.
Yep.
The Pixel.
Interesting.
Anyway.
That'll be
People, please choose different name. Come on.
the two SRL tells me about.
And the two us are blocking each other into the pit.
Ooh, it looks like Joe got a 5
Joe,
seconds
yeah,
to go.
and a front wing change.
It's gonna be quite far behind the order.
It's gonna be on medium tires though. It can be good for. I mean, yes, he did lose some time, but remember we're in the safety car condition, so he's not gonna lose too much.
Yeah, but I think everyone is on the medium. Like the majority of people are on the medium tires.
Yeah.
Bar,
But
keyboard.
the front runner can't.
Yeah, by keyboard.
They can't
Lindy,
anymore.
Remy, Satoshi, and Justin. Like you said, they can't. It's I don't
Yeah,
think it'll work.
Mackinder is a bit in a blurry zone.
Yeah.
should he not? I'm not sure, to be honest. If he should. But yeah.
To be honest, he's only done 2 racing
Ooh,
laps.
and he
on this
almost
time.
lost it. He almost lost it. He almost did a Ericsson or something.
I think Ericsson has.
Okay. I think we are getting a bit exhausted already, and it's only half of the race yet. We are starting to bring some memes in. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the longer.
Yeah, long game.
Yeah, this is the longer race of the calendar season.
Yeah.
It's not really the most exciting race of the season either, not many overtaking opportunities, so you just gotta live with it, I suppose.
Okay, to pass off the time, I'm gonna have to make some serious quote about myself about this race. Every time I do this race, I have to take a shower.
Oh.
Okay, so now back to keyboard.
I think everyone does Mark.
That was the best thing about this race. In quote. Oh, there is a bit of battle between Pixar and Wimpy. I mean, in the safety car condition.
Well, I mean, we can commentate on everyone driving very gingerly around the circuit.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ron and Larson going side by side. Oh, no.
Yes. Some. What is Wrong's doing? No. I know it's your teammate, but there was no team order. I think. I mean, you can do team orders. I mean, it's like Italian culture almost, and I'm gonna get the stick for that. But it's still safety car condition. You can't do that.
Man, I
Nice. Okay, so people didn't wanted to predict the outcome of this race, but they want to predict the number of safety cars. Chief is going for 9.
nine safety cars.
Well, that seems a bit risky.
I would think that's the wisest bet, Chief. I think you need to go to something more than 12. I think that would be more realistic.
Yes. Yeah, please go on.
Safety car
Safety
in
car
the
in the
start.
start.
So we'll be back to racing soon again, until we're not again.
If we need to have 9 safety cars, that's gonna be a lot of downtime.
If you have 9 safety cars, to be honest, I don't think it's possible to have 9 safety cars. I don't think there's enough
No,
laps.
it's not even possible. And Vinny passed. Inaudible passed him. I don't know, Vinny. Okay, there's definitely gonna be some FIA involved into some of us.
I think they just overtake one another, and then the driver who was originally ahead gets let back through. So I don't think there's any actual overtaking on the safety.
Justin is really slowing everyone down.
Yeah, I just really want to
Yeah.
catch the field off guard of when he
Oh,
is.
really, until not Justin.
He's really caught Satoshi off
you
guard.
mean?
Oh, it's
that
McKenna gonna
was
have a
so
go.
well done.
McKenna's gonna have a go on Satoshi. That's how caught out as Wimpy on Pemi. As there's two battle it away, McKenna and Satoshi. McKenna goes into P2. Wimpy doesn't quite make it on Pemi. Pixel's having a look at Wimpy
Well
now
done,
for P5.
Justin.
Doesn't look like a keyboard on the inside. Very close between Pixel and Justin.
Pixel is gonna try on
fine.
Wimpy.
Yeah, he
Final
is.
guy
He is.
is getting past
taps
by
the wall.
Motocrosser.
Yeah. He's gonna get out with
gonna-
Wimpy and
no,
Pixel.
getting
Pixel
by.
gets it. Motocrosser and Inferno Koi gets through. Larson having a look at Ron up the inside. Very audacious from Mix.
And,
Mix doesn't spin.
Rocks is off.
Ron spins after that very audacious move. He loses the rear. And
I
that
think
is
it was a
it.
Grosjean Russell kind of move, which happened. Oh, Larson, no.
Very
That
close
was slow. That was slow.
between them as Ron retires from the session. That causes another yellow
Wrongs,
flag.
yeah.
4 retirements in
With a bit
the
now.
race
I
so
don't
far.
know.
Is Pixel might have a go on Pemi here as he goes around the outside. Looks like it. There's a tap between the two drivers.
Oh, that's close.
But it looks pretty clean right now. Pemi on the inside line for the next corner. There's a bit of side pod
He's gonna have to back
contact.
off. He's gonna have to back.
Ooh, taps the rear of Pemi, but Shugi's not going to have a go through there. Yeah, quite smartly backs out of it. But if you're wanting to get through very soon, with Kenda and Pixel really making a go, really making a stride on these medium compound tires, trying to get them as fast as they can. So Toshi picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's not what you want to see.
Motor Corsa is off. He's off. Oh, no! No!
Oh no, what's happened?
There was contact. There was contact. I think someone hit him. I'm not sure who.
So safety car, we've got another safety
No.
car, yeah!
No!
Oh,
Oh my god.
goodness.
Man, I don't have any more gross quote to say. But at the same time, I don't wanna cry, but Joel, no, the safety car has so much killing him.
Yeah, I think he'll. It's a shame, but.
Yeah, that's a shame. Why is he close from it? And if he, I don't know if he has any penalty, but maybe it's gonna. That could be the race.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for if he got any. He did have some warnings. And yeah, so he had the penalty, but he served it into the pit. And I think he has no penalty. And I think the guy in front did. So he may be still in contention for some point. I'm looking for another quote. Does Whippy have a penalty? If not, he's in P1. Right, I'm gonna look for this Triton.
How do these drivers not have a? Do these drivers have a delta? Because if they do, they must have been driving around very slowly. I think they have a delta. The safety
Wimpy.
car is stopped on the circle.
Wimpy has no penalty, but yeah.
I know Justin, Satoshi, and Makenda all have penalties. I know that. Makenda has a 5-second penalty. Justin.
Timo is going to the pit. No, sorry. Inferno is
Kai.
to the pit. Inaudible is also going for the pit.
I think I
what
was
will be the-
Crosser going in the pits too.
Yeah, but I suppose with the damage. Inaudible had some damage with his front wing.
Yeah, I think he did. They'll be
But
Inferno calling on the
promoting Joel
soft.
to P10. Come on, my man, come on. You can do it.
As those drivers are all going on soft compound tires. Yeah, Inferno Koi and Motocrosser all on soft compound tires.
But so far, yeah, Justin has done really. So far, he has done such a great race, taking the lead and keeping it so far.
Yeah.
With so much pressure from Satoshi all along.
Yeah, but as things stand, does Pemi have a penalty? I didn't see that he did.
I think yeah, the podium we have currently may not be the podium we have once the checker, the flag is checkered. I mean, wave. Yeah, English.
I know
Yeah, Motocross and Inferno are on soft.
Yeah. So did Pemi have a penalty?
That's really early to go on soft.
I'm gonna check. Pemi does have a penalty. That's unfortunate for him. But
Yeah, it
currently,
is true. Triton being big 7-lap shootout. Yeah, truly.
yeah.
Not the driver, truly. You can thank my accent for that. Or you can talk about the truly terrain. That's all you see it.
Yeah, something interesting. As things stand, the
Yes.
podium well, the winner of the race is Pixel.
Let me
Currently.
rumble my desk. Come on.
Well, the top two currently, as things stands, is Pixel and Wimpy. As things stands, that is the current top two. I don't know about the other guys. If Keyboard doesn't have a penalty, so currently right now the top three, if we were going to cross the line, would be Pixel, Wimpy, and Keyboard, as Pemmy does have a penalty.
Oh. So it's Wimpy.
No, Pixel.
Pixel.
Yes.
Oh yeah, right.
Pixel first, Wimpy would be second, and then Keyboard.
To our Mark Triton says about the race. I think in the true Formula 1, if it's go more than 2 hours, we have to shut down, close the shop basically.
Yeah.
Over. But of course we won't leave you guys. We wanna also see how it's gonna fall out.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping it's not gonna be finished under the safety car. But this is the only thing I'm hoping for.
I've actually never seen a race on Codemasters be finished under a safety car.
Oh. Yeah, I
So,
think.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
I also don't remember any. Now that you say it.
I don't think it's possible. I don't think it can happen.
Timo, so yeah, Timo is P8. So if we go back to the championship standings right now, just so yeah, safety car is in this lap actually. So I think we're gonna push back the championship standings for now.
Yeah, it's just we'll be waiting to get underway once again, and let's hope he doesn't go for his little cheeky, very early getaway start where he can just
Yeah.
not.
His previous one was so wise. It was really good.
It was good for him, but for a viewer standpoint, want to see some want to see some side-by-side action for the lead.
Yeah, of course. But I think he may have a different say about this, and I think he's gonna do the same.
He does. He does do the same.
No, it didn't work this time. Mackinder is still following him.
Yeah,
But
so we get underway once again.
also,
Doesn't look like any side-by-side moves are taking place this time round. Pixel, is he gonna hold Joel? No side-by-side action this time.
no, they all decided to be good boys. I don't know.
Keep it clean. I think Inferno Koi on Canotlos is.
And Pixel and Vine are fighting each other for P11. Yes, I think Vine is gonna get it.
The two Hasses side by side. Pixel holds position. Vinny not being able to do anything about it.
Vine. Okay, there is contact between the two, and
I felt the battle was done.
I think Steiner must have some nice word about them right now.
Yeah. Steiner won't be very happy.
Of course, it's scripted, you know, Netflix and stuff is always scripted, you know. Anyway.
As Pixel looks to be putting pressure on Pemmy, who goes a bit deep there, doesn't look like it's done too much harm. Pixel wanting to get past Pemmy, and
Justin is managing it like a boss right now.
yeah,
there's just nothing to say about his drive today.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who crosses the line. As Pixel picks up a 3-second time penalty. So that
that means Wimpy.
Maybe, but that's
And Justin is even putting the fastest lap. Oh my god.
Pixel on Pemmy's going. Pixel going up the inside. He's got that move done quite relatively easily there. Pemmy obviously not willing to fight anyone from softer compounded tyres and fresher tyres.
And
Justin.
the two soft tire runners aren't really grabbing any places right now.
No, they're
It's
not.
not really working well.
Joel looks like he's going to have a go on his teammate for P9. He thought he went in a bit too deep there, which he did, but he's managed to keep the position and
Good
gets
job.
himself up into P9.
Yeah, Larson has some more degraded tires, so maybe there was some team plays around.
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not like let him buy, but maybe just be cautious and just bring back the cars because both cars are in the punch right now. So
Yeah.
don't do unnecessary fight basically.
Timo trying to look to get ahead of Keyboard Magnussen as he wants to try and make his way up the field to gain as much points as he can on his.
Makenda got 3-second penalty.
Oh, Makenda's got 8 seconds worth of penalties, so I don't think he'll be picking up the win today. He might actually be off the podium positions.
Yeah, but he must keep the pressure on Justin. He might make a mistake. Even if he doesn't finish P1, he still have to keep the pressure on. But Justin, with hard tires, which are more degraded than any others, is still going faster. What's
Yeah,
what?
But Pixel goes ahead and goes a tenth faster, but still, Justin still being able to find that pace in those tires is pretty
I'm gonna
impressive.
say it straight now. Unless anything happens, I think it's gonna be my driver's day. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there.
Unbeatable this race.
I think.
Oh no! Satoshi's wrong.
Satoshi's made a mistake. He's gone wide at
Yeah, I don't know. I think
turn 5. I don't know what happened.
I'm not sure if there was a contact with Pixar. I'm not sure.
I didn't quite see. I was focusing on Timo and Timo, Keyboard, and Joel. That little battle there.
He didn't
Joel
lose that.
looking. No.
Yeah, he didn't
Satoshi
lose that
is-
much, to be honest. Satoshi didn't lose that much.
Yeah, he lost 2 positions, but
Yeah, 2 position.
but the time that he lost, that could be crucial. That could really
Yeah,
put him down
definitely.
the order with the penalty that he has. So, yeah, gonna hope for
I
the
feel,
best for him.
or maybe yes, it was a mistake. I mean, it's starting as we kept saying. It's a long race. It's really a tiring race. It's really a frustrating race. Minds can start to have slips at this point. So maybe this is what happened for Sato. Oh, apparently from the chat, Triton mentioned Pixel punted Satoshi.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's not
So-
what you want to hear. So,
or
Stuart's
maybe-
might have something to say about that.
Okay, since no,
Oh,
Joel, no,
Joel picks up a 3-second time.
no.
That's not going to help him in this quest for points.
Yeah, I think okay. People seems to have different says about the incident between Satoshi and Pixel. Some says a punt. Some says Satoshi turned on him. I think there's gonna be some discussion after the race. Maybe it's a not nice kind one, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait for this.
Yeah.
But Satoshi is already going on the back on Penny, so he hasn't
Yeah,
lost his wheel of going back on the podium at least.
Yeah, he's really pushing. He doesn't want to.
Yeah, look, I'm also all with you. Look, Joel, come on, it is your time. Finally, unlock this score.
Yeah, it's just a 3-second time penalty for Joel's really going to play havoc on him at the end of the race. And everyone's
and-
so bunched up.
And it's starting to be quite close. But let's not forget, I think for the guy behind, they also have some penalties.
Yeah, some people in front also do too.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna prefer to stay on the action
Yeah.
instead of looking at penalties.
Uh,
And okay, I think there was some clash between Larson and Pixel. Larson is still in front, but Pixel is really on his back.
yeah, it looks
I think always Larson had more pace than Joel, but I think maybe he's losing it a bit right now.
Joel's really on the back of Timo. Vinny picks up a 3-second time penalty. It's also a bit slow. It looks like some lagging going on.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's not really like Joel is going on the back on Timo, it's just that Timo can't get past
Pixel.
keyboard. Oh.
Pixel's made a mistake and he's further down the order now. He's coming under.
Oh no! There's contact between Viney and
Inaudible. Yeah, Inaudible into the wall. He's not going to be too happy about that, but the two drivers behind him battling side by side. Two motocross are on the outside line. Is he going to be able to get ahead of Inaudible? He is. What about Pixel? Is Pixel going to try and... He's going up the inside. That's very
Pixel,
audacious. But he gets some move
not like
done.
this.
Not the way you want to get it done, but he got it.
Yeah.
And that's a position for him. Satoshi still in the back of Pemi. Still very hard to overtake around here.
Two laps, man. 2 laps.
Yeah. 2 laps of
Inaudible. Yeah, I do. Did get punted quite everywhere. Inaudible. I think maybe. Definitely, there's gonna be some talk at the end of this race.
Yeah, I think there will be too.
I think for Joel, just one last thing to say. I think he just has to stay calm. Don't try anything. Just think he's gonna get the point, even with the penalty. Oh,
Pixel,
Makenda is getting past. Yeah.
Pixel has gotten past Makenda.
Yeah, his medium tires are dead. They are dead. They are 16 laps. They are dead.
Yeah, but so is Pixel. Pixel's are 16 laps too. So.
No. Makenda is on 16 laps medium tires while Pixel is on 11 hard tires. So he has quite an advantage in terms of. Oh, but he's trying to get back on him. Base contact.
But Pixel on my screen's got 16 lapped old medium tires. As Keyboard and Timo battle side by side, I was looking at that for quite a bit, and nothing quite happened, but it finally did. Not much happened there, yeah, but yeah, Pixel on my screen's got 16 lapped old medium tires.
I fully believe. What? Yellow flag? Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Maybe it was just an audible making a mistake there.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like too much.
Joel seems quite closer to Timo. Maybe Timo did a mistake.
No, Timo went side by side with Keyboard Magnussen, that's why.
Ah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, he did. And that's maybe why he's dropped off a bit. Is Timo gonna go for it?
Keyboard is gonna defend the inside, but that's gonna compromise him maybe for the next turn. No, Timo is not gonna be able to try to fight for it.
It's gonna be very close as we come into.
Inferno is not really on the back of Larson too.
Yeah, it's very close. Like everyone is just really close to each other, which is gonna make penalties.
Yeah, I'm really afraid there's gonna be some suicide dive bomb in this last lap. I'm really afraid of it. yeah, I'm sorry, but
yeah, there may be.
I could understand. I mean, you get so frustrated. Pixel, yeah, getting penalty again. I think that's getting to the keyboard train ends.
Yeah, I think Timo might go for the move. I think.
Yeah.
Because now Keyboard doesn't have DRS. We've got a yellow.
Inaudible retired.
Yeah.
A bit.
There won't be no safety car though.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope.
Oh, Joel's so close to the back of Timo. Is he gonna go for it up the inside? He is. Is he gonna get the move done? It looks like it's so far.
He did.
Does. He's got the move done, and he's up into
Well
P8. Good move by Joel, capitalising on the bad exit that Timo got.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get points, and not only just wisely, he's gonna get it with style. Oh.
Yeah, but like I said, the penalty.
Yeah, I know.
Timo! What's happened to Timo?
Timo's pushed the wall.
Yeah, he's completely pushed the wall. It might drop him out the points here. It's not looking too good for Timo. There's some Vinny in the front. Oh my god, side by side. This is contact all over the place. And what's going to happen
The soft tires are dead for Inferno.
Yeah,
yes.
but I would think so. As Vinny gets out ahead.
Justin is going to cross the line. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't know, I was going to switch it that anyway. Who's going to win? Who is going to win? I think he's won it. I think.
So he's got P3. Oh, Pemi's got P2. It's a 1-2 for Toro Rosso right now.
What about Keyboard? What's happening?
And Joel is P9.
Right, that is the end.
He's done it.
That's it. That is the Singapore Grand Prix.
On the hardest track
Oh my goodness, that is the Singapore Grand Prix. Justin claims his first win in, I believe it's his first win in Tier 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's a Toro Rosso 1-2.
Wow.
Great race by these drivers. Wow.
Yeah.
What
Justin,
a
wow.
race.
What a race.
Honestly.
But
And
Justin
Pemi,
controlled it so
Yeah.
well. Well done. Just well done.
yeah,
There's nothing else to say.
yeah, it's a very good race by Justin. Pemi on his debut, crossing the line in P2 to claim a Toro Rosso 1-2 for the two drivers. Only-
And that's gonna get them quite close to McLaren in the championship, I think.
Maybe as Pixel comes across the line in P3, Wimpy in P4, great result by him, Satoshi in P5, McKender in P6, Keybon Magnussen in P7, Lars in P8, Joel scoring his first points of the season in P9, Timo in P10, not the result he would have wanted, higher than his starting position though. Vinny
Timo
P11,
Gates only 1 point,
yeah, it's not looking good
but
for him in the
Satoshi only
championship.
got P5. Satoshi only got P5. But yeah, look, I would have so agreed with you. I would have so given drive of the day for Joel, but I mean, Justin controlled so well the race. He went for the win and he kept control of it. I think we have to. I mean, personally, I think I grant him fully drive of the day today.
Yeah,
It was really a well executed race from him.
yeah, it was a really good race by Justin, and Justin is in the Gentleman's Lounge, the only one in the Gentleman's Lounge, so we'll drag him in.
Of course.
Our race winner today, Justin. A great job by Justin, very
Well done.
consistent. Congratulations on the win. Just walk us through your race and how it went.
A mix of emotions really. At the beginning, starting P3 wasn't really what I was hoping. Putting the pressure as early as I possibly could on Satoshi and getting P1 after the first few corners. Then him putting constant pressure on me forced me to, I guess, push as much as I could. So I guess that was the emotion of stress, I guess, if you want to say. And with the 3 safety cars, one after the other, it kind of helped me out in favor of backing up the field, warming up my tires, getting them, cooler and not using a full wear as if I would have to push all those laps. So it was a very mix of emotions and happy win on my debut for Toro Rosso.
Yeah. The true driver being debuting for Toro Rosso and getting a 1-2. I mean, that's kind of a dream.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you really, from a commentator point of view, you really well manage the race. And your restart every time. The first one, it was so cheeky, but it was so well done. I had to clap it.
Yeah, it's a really good restart.
Like
you
you
just
go
stick
into the
up.
corner, you're like, oh no, I'm still getting the tire hot, and no, I know the corner is passed. No, I'm not getting. Oh, I'm getting on. I'm like, oh, so cheeky. It was so well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, so when you started P3, I think it was a 10th back from Satoshi's time. When you saw
Yeah.
the time, did you think you could beat it?
No. And I'm gonna be real with you. No. My personal best before this race was a 1:36.4 on the mediums. I have no absolute clue where that 1:36.1 came out from, but I'll take it. And it's good to know Satoshi a bit because this Sunday is a championship battle against him, and so it's
Yeah.
good that I got this one.
All right. Okay. Well,
Well done.
that's all the questions
Yeah.
I have for you. Max, do you have anything else to say?
No, just for the sport, you are my driver of the day. No, so well done, so well managed.
Thanks, man.
Nothing else to say.
So yeah.
I think there is Wimpy, and of course there is Joel. I think can bring Wimpy first, of course.
Yeah, we'll bring Wimpy
Okay.
in. Here coming P4, a great result for Wimpy. to get himself.
You can hear the tired man, the eggs sweating man.
My arms are numb. I'm tired. I'm looking for something to drink, but my cup is empty. I'm still recovering from that great drive, man. I must say, jeez, it was what a race. I tried so hard to stay out of trouble.
Best result of the season so far?
It's my best ever result, so by the way.
Oh.
It's personal best. Yeah. My previous was, I think, P5, to best. But this is P4. Yeah, thank you, Triton. Yeah, I was in the beginning of the race. I was holding behind keyboard. He was going really slow, struggling on the tires, obviously because of the keyboard. So I fight it so hard, and I think it was a keyboard. I think so. Yeah. And he nearly parked in one of the corners, and I almost hit him. I don't know. It's probably God's will that I didn't. And then I just hang back, tried to line him up for the back straight, which he expected me to do, and then I actually caught him off guard going down the main straight around the outside into one. So I don't know, if I didn't do it there, I would have not gotten close enough to him, you know. But yeah, I'm happy I made the move. And,
Yeah, I mean,
I tried to hang in there.
Yeah, you really did fight for it. I mean, that's kind of the most impressive thing to do in Singapore, to actually fight for it and not just wait for other people's mistakes. That's the things to do.
Yeah.
So well done again.
Thanks, man. Patience is a big word, and that's something I myself suffering from. I don't have all the patience in the world, but Singapore forces you to have so.
Yeah.
But I'm happy. I kept patient all the time, so yeah. Anyway, I'm happy.
And Bailey, I don't know if you have any other question.
No,
To
I
Roman.
think you've answered all them in that sentence. So, thank you for joining us in the commentary booth
Yeah, thank you,
today.
Thank you very much.
and well
Bye-bye.
done again. Bye.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations. Let's bring in Joel after
The man.
after scoring his first point.
Yes.
Alongside him when we came into the braking zone and like, oh hello, I'm being ranked. I didn't actually realise I was doing something else. Hello.
Man,
Hello.
well done.
Well, I'm
did it.
surprised the people are more surprised about me getting points than Wimpy getting P4. Something's wrong there.
You're not looking it on the bright side, man. Come on. No, well done. Really well done. I said it to Bailey at the end of the race because by looking at your race, I thought, okay, I think he's playing the patient game, trying just to not get into too big fight, just waiting for the result. But at the end of the race, you actually went for the overtake, and wow,
Yeah.
well done, well done.
I mean, the first half of the race, like nearly the whole first half until the first safety car was stuck behind inaudible. And people say you can overtake at Singapore, but there's only really one spot, and that is the back straight.
Yep.
But it's literally like, it's so hard to overtake in every other corner. And you're behind a guy, and you're like, well, if I get past him, I can be pulling away around 1 second a lap on this train, but I can't, because I can't get past, and it's so frustrating. And then you start making mistakes.
Yeah.
I got a penalty under safety car 5 seconds, but I managed to clear it under another safety car, thankfully.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got
Yeah.
quite scared when I saw you did got the penalty. I got quite scared. I was like, no, all the hard work was not done,
Yeah.
because, yeah, I mean, at the end of the race, with each restart, when there was some mess, basically you had to be, I wouldn't say intelligent, not to mock others, of course, but I would say you have to be the most cautious, and this is what gave you the first point. So again, congratulations.
Yeah.
Bailey, I don't know if you have some nice word to the men here.
I mean, as soon as the last safety car came in, I was like, right, there's no point staying behind people now, because I need to pull away to get the gap, because I had a 3 second penalty.
Yeah.
And I got P9 by like 5/10, I think it was, to the car behind on penalties. So, which was when I got past Timo on the last lap, and I pulled away with Keyboard Magnussen by like a second. If I didn't get that, I don't think it would have been in the points. So, I mean, coming alongside, I wasn't even. I was behind him in the braking zone as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, congratulations, Joel, and hopefully this is a sign of things to come,
Yeah.
and we'll hopefully see you in the points more regularly, and fighting towards the top end of the grid.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us, Joel. We'll drag our final interviewee in for the final interview. So, thank you, Joel, for joining us.
Thank you.
Hello, Hammer. How are you today?
Okay-ish. Kinda disappointed. Because I didn't practice this track much, but I was actually surprised with qualifying because I felt I had like a bad lap and I was still P9. And then in the first stint I got stuck behind Motocrosser who was really struggling, but I couldn't pass him because I think he had less downforce. On the straight, even with DRS and overtake, I couldn't get next to him. And then after at some point he had a really bad accident. I was finally past him and immediately pulled like a second gap.
Yeah.
And then I had the strategy to pit early because the undercut is pretty strong in Singapore. But this time I got stuck behind, I think, Nico on old hards. And yeah, then actually my race went downhill fast because everyone was braking so early that it threw me off and I was out of my rhythm. I don't know how you have to call it. So and then I think I went on the throttle too early somewhere, hit my wing off, had to go to the pit. Then when I was trying to enter the pit, Larsson, I understeered onto the track and Larsson hit my rear. So that cost Larsson's wing.
Yeah.
Then the safety car came at a good moment. I was still like, okay, I'm still in this. But then I was stuck behind Vinny, and Vinny was, I don't know what, I think he just didn't practice, or this is just his worst track because he was so slow. He was braking so early. I was like, is this a braking zone? And that threw me off even more, and then I had again light wing damage from hitting a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I tried to turn in, I don't know which corner it was, one of the slower second gear corners, and my car just didn't turn in at all. So I just went straight into the wall, and that was the end of my race. But
yeah, that was rip.
The first stint was so good because I was like P7 and I felt I was right behind Wimpy and he finished P4, so it was like a bit of a race of what might have been if I might have kept it together a bit more.
Yeah, well, I mean, can we really blame you for this? I think we can't. I mean, it's still Singapore.
Yeah, it's hard.
Most frustrating and long race of the calendar. I mean, I won't say like there always needs to be some people losing in this race, but I think it's just a one-off. I think this is just all you can take it.
Well, if you see my results, like Monaco was a DNF, Baku is a DNF, and Singapore is a DNF, so at least I know what to work on.
There is maybe a pattern starting to be.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. In general, like very twisty tracks are already not my favorite kind, but then if there's also walls nearby, that usually doesn't end well, so I might need more practice on that one. So yeah, that was my story.
Well, still, at least I can't say like you tried.
Yeah, I had a good
That's
stint,
easy to
so
say,
that's
but-
like the positive to take from it. Like qualifying was okay and my first stint was good and I passed somebody on track, which is really hard here, so I was really proud of that, especially because motocross is normally not one of the slowest. So yeah.
Yeah, true.
A mixed bag.
Bailey, I don't know if you have some other question for me.
No, I think that once again you've answered all the questions that I would have asked. So
Yeah, I could interview myself probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
just drag you in, you tell me how your race went, and then
That's
all the questions will be answered.
the easiest one. Yep. Well, thanks for having me anyway.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for coming.
Yep. See you next race.
Right.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Bye.
And that's the end of the stream. No more interviews to go through, and join the guys for
the next race.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Is it Tier 4 tomorrow? I believe it is.
Yes.
Tier 4 tomorrow. I can't remember who is streaming
As
that.
for the championship, it's gonna be so in Russia, a track that I sure everybody loves. But yeah, of course, we're still gonna see some action into this Tier 2 championship. And I think I'm gonna leave my mark on here and leave the rest to you, Bailey.
Yeah, I think that's all from me. I think, yeah. That's it. I don't have anything else to say really. That has been SLR Tier 2, round 15 at Singapore. And we'll see you next week for Russia. So